local, late-breaking. This is Channel 2 Action News at 5 p.m. Coverage you can count on.
A global pandemic and new cases of coronavirus right here in Georgia.
Plus, state troopers now guard apart housing patients while children play nearby.
It's kind of right in our back door.
I'm Lori Wilson in for Jovita Moore.
I'm George Estevez. We begin with breaking news now on the coronavirus. A major decision that's going to affect Atlanta. The president of the NCAA just said there will be no fans at any championship game. The Final Four is planned for Atlanta this year.
This is incredible. Sports director Zach Klein here now with the decision that came in the last 20 minutes.
The Final Four in Atlanta is about 3 weeks away, guys. It hosts 70,000 at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. No fans allowed. Within the last 20 minutes, the president of the NCAA, Mark Emmert, releasing a statement saying the upcoming men's and women's basketball tournaments will be held without fans. This monumental decision was based on advice from the NCAA's COVID-19 advisory panel. This advisory panel releasing the following statement: we recommend against sporting events open to the public. We do believe sport events can take place with only essential personnel and limited family attendance, and this protects our players, employees, and fans. So the games, which tip off next week, will be played, but fans will not be in the stands. But right now, NCAA conference tournaments are being played. Those games are going on. Georgia tips off at 7 o'clock tonight in Nashville. And over at the GSU Sports Arena, Georgia State will host Georgia Southern in the Sun Belt Tournament quarterfinals. Remember, guys, these conference tournaments, the decisions are made up by the conference and the member schools, not the NCAA. So as of right now, those tournament games are on.
Any reaction from fans online that you've been seeing so far?
They're all shocked, in a state of disbelief. In our lifetimes, this has never happened before.
Yeah.
So imagine Mercedes-Benz Stadium, 70,000 strong, will only have essential personnel and family members in those stands for the Final Four games in Atlanta.
So much of that depends on the energy that's there in the stands. It'll be interesting, but safety first.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Zach.
Let's get to more breaking news right now. In the last half hour, in fact, Cobb County Schools confirmed a case of coronavirus in their district. The case is at Kincaid Elementary. It's going to be closed for 14 days starting tomorrow. The district plans to clean the building and buses during that time. Most Fulton County schools return tomorrow, by the way, after an employee there tested positive for the virus. But Woodland and Bear Creek middle schools will stay closed until March 23rd.
Here's the latest right now on coronavirus in Metro Atlanta. You see the counties marked here. There are now 22 cases, 6 confirmed and 16 presumptive. Stocks got hammered today. The Dow is down nearly 1,500 points. The Nasdaq dropped more than 390 points. We are watching it all.
We have live Team 2 coverage now on all of these angles, from local schools that are closed. We talked about to patients being quarantined, and an extraordinary step Georgia's governor could actually take.
Let's go now to the state park housing a coronavirus patient. Today we saw state troopers blocking the access there, and we learned the one patient now being held there is the same person who worked at a Waffle House in Cherokee County. Channel 2's Dave Huddleston is live at Hard Labor Creek State Park in Morgan County. Dave.
And Lori, the governor Kemp mentioned that Cherokee County patient would probably end up here. Those trailers are down this road, just a little bit down there. But what people who live in this community didn't realize is that it would be so close to their homes.
It concerned us a little because it's right down our street.
We talked with Krista Laster while her children played in the front yard. She's concerned because the trailers that will house coronavirus patients is at the end of the road from her house.
We probably walk all the way to the lake where they're at, probably 4 to 5 days a week. We go down to the lake and they ride their bikes. So it's kind of our neighborhood.
We saw Georgia State Patrol and public safety deputies guarding the road that leads to the 7 trailers, only letting emergency personnel into the area. Currently, only one patient from Cherokee County is here. Park officials told me Monday the trailers would be in a secluded area of the park.
You got to understand, this is a 6,000-acre park, and this is a small piece of the 6,000-acre park.
You could probably throw a baseball from the last person's house to where all the trailers are. It's very close.
Hard Labor Creek State Park is open to the public. Park rangers are cleaning common areas like railings and door handles. Krista Laster says she has faith that they will be fine. She just wishes they could have had more information.
I believe that we should have been made aware that it was going to be right in our backyard, but we weren't.
I called park officials and they referred me to the governor's office. The governor's staff told me that the patient will be monitored and secured 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They also said the only patients that are isolated here are those that can't self-isolate at home because there is a sick elderly person at home already, or they themselves are homeless. Reporting live from Morgan County, Dave Huddleston, Channel 2 Action News.
This is a way to do their best to keep them together, to monitor them, and make sure they get the help they need. Thank you, Dave.
So this has been categorized as a pandemic. So you're probably wondering what exactly makes a pandemic. The World Health Organization has this graphic right here. It actually helps explain what we're going to talk about, and I'm going to walk you through this whole thing. We now have more than 121,000 cases worldwide. Up until this point, we had been in what's called the alert phase, but now we've moved into the pandemic phase. That means there is widespread human-to-human transmission. Now, the question at this point is, how long will this pandemic actually last? Well, that'll depend on what you see written down here, which is response. The hope is that governments will take the proper steps to slow transmission until we get to a stable area and a more manageable rate. That's in this area right here. That's called the transition phase.
More passengers, George, are getting off a cruise ship that was quarantined because of the coronavirus. A plane is going to bring a second group of people here to Dobbins Air Reserve Base in Marietta. The first plane arrived early this morning. Passengers are quarantined for 14 days. None of these people tested positive for the virus.
An elementary school is closed for the next 2 days after the district announced an employee has coronavirus. Channel 2's Lauren Posen is live now in Cave Spring Elementary in Floyd County, where only custodians will now be allowed in that school. Lauren?
George, within the hour, the district told me that the custodians will be focusing on disinfecting and cleaning high-traffic areas and things like computers, laptops, tables, and desks. They're also going to be putting out more hand sanitizers just like this.
We got an email, and then we got a call, and also a text message, and also my phone was blowing up. Family, friends, calling and texting.
Victoria Bennett's two young children go to Cave Spring Elementary. On Wednesday, Floyd County School District told parents a district employee has coronavirus and is at a local hospital.
When I went to go pick up the kids, they had police there, and they made sure everything was kind of calm, and the kids were calm when I picked them up. They had no idea anything was going on.
Bennett says this news started the conversation with her children about what coronavirus is. She says she didn't want to scare her kids, but want them to be informed.
It's kind of like the flu. You know, you get sick and you need to stay home and stay away from other people. Keep your hands washed.
Thursday and Friday were already slated as student holidays, but out of precaution, the district says the school will be closed to all the staff. Bennett says her little girl is supposed to have a birthday party this weekend. She says after this news at the school, the party is up in the air.
We're probably going to stay at home the next week as much as we can. We're not going to go anywhere.
Parent-student teacher conferences have also been canceled this week. The district tells me after-school activities are still up in the air right now. We will continue to follow the situation out here and bring you any updates as we get them. Live in Floyd County, Lauren Posen, Channel 2 Action News.
And again, Lauren, we have to remember this is all precautionary.
That's right. An abundance of caution, making sure those kids stay safe. Thank you, Lauren. Breaking news now in New York City, where two CBS News employees tested positive for coronavirus. In the last 10 minutes, the company's president said employees in the CBS Broadcast Center and News Building will work remotely while they clean and disinfect. We're working to get you more information.
Now here in Georgia, Governor Brian Kemp will release $100 million from state reserves to battle what he calls the immediate and unforeseen threat of coronavirus. Now, Channel 2's Richard Elliott live now at the state capitol with why the governor said it was necessary to do something like this. Richard?
Yeah, the governor even said in his letter to the Speaker of the House and the Lieutenant Governor that this is not something he's doing lightly. It took nearly 10 years to get that reserve fund up to $2.8 billion. I want to show you some video of that letter. Governor Kemp called coronavirus, quote, an immediate and unforeseen threat to the state. And given that most state agencies were required to make some budget cuts this year in the face of smaller tax revenues, the governor thought it best to go ahead and release some of this money. Now that money will go to help pay for a lot of the infrastructure the state's going to need moving forward to respond to that threat. Now, we're working right now to put together more on this story for Channel 2 Action News at 6, including how some groups are asking that the General Assembly go ahead and shut down for a couple of days. We're live at the state capitol. Richard Elliott, Channel 2 Action News.
Thank you, Richard. People may be worried how they're going to pay their bills if they get sick or if they're even quarantined. Congress is now pushing for emergency paid sick leave. What that could mean for families, live in our next 15 minutes.
Major developments after dozens of jail inmates accuse a Metro County of causing unreasonable and, quote, sadistic pain. Channel 2's Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Tony Thomas is live in Lawrenceville, where he's learned the county is ready to settle many of those lawsuits. Tony.
That's right. When I received a tip, I began looking through court documents, and here's one of them, and here's what it says. After years of lawsuits, Gwinnett County is about to try and settle with more than 80 former jail inmates here who claim they are victims of excessive force.
They said we're going to put you in the chair.
Kevin Goodwin is one of several former Gwinnett inmates who've described to us over the past 8 years their traumatic interactions with the jail's rapid response team.
I see them line up in the hallway. They rush in and start to twist me up like a pretzel, and I remained in the chair for about 4 hours.
Approximately 90 former inmates sued Gwinnett County. In this order filed in federal court, U.S. Magistrate Judge Alan Baverman wrote, most of the plaintiffs in the above-styled actions have settled their claims, but the final approvals have not been obtained. That final approval, I'm told, could come next month in a Gwinnett Board of Commissioners meeting. Records show all but 6 cases have reached some sort of agreement. Attorneys Craig Jones and John Sakala had talked with us several times over the years about the cases.
Gwinnett is the only jail that I know of in this area that's doing this on a mass basis.
In court filings over the years, Gwinnett County has insisted in most of the cases the team's actions were reasonable and justified.
Use of restraint chairs will continue.
Yes.
And why is that?
Well, because they are a necessary part of maintaining order and security.
Now, a couple of questions not answered in these court documents. How much money is involved? And does the county admit any fault in these settlements? Now, lawyers for both sides and county officials, including the Sheriff's Department, said they've been ordered not to talk by the judge until these settlements are complete. Live in Gwinnett County, Tony Thomas, Channel 2 Action News.
And right now we have some isolated showers and thunderstorms. The coverage pretty limited, but where it's raining, it is really coming down. Parts of Walton, Rockdale County, back into Clayton and south sections of Fulton County. We'll track this rain and look back towards the west as more storms approach. Coming up.
Burglars used bricks to smash their way into this local pet store.
Amongst all of our puppies, 2 Frenchies and 3 Yorkies went missing.
New at 5, the puppies they made off with and the destructive problem they left behind.
Doorbell camera video shows a man on a woman's front porch. Police say he's a peeping Tom. And I say, get away from my door! What he did next that really creeped her out.